Hello and welcome to another episode of Low Tech Health. Let ourselves translate expert knowledge. Today is Forgive My Foul Mouth Friday, and I'm feeling frisky on a freaky vacation themed week. I want to wrap up this vacation with a thought about directed care. I was just discussing the disheartening news of a story from back home of patients being turned away, non-COVID patients being turned away from the hospital because they're at capacity. And this is October. Tomorrow's Halloween. And the spirits are very tumultuous. Where I'm from, they haven't been wearing masks as religiously as they might need to. They've done the weird little caveat thing where you can wear a mask into the restaurant, but as soon as you get to your table, you can take it off because you're eating. And that doesn't make a whole lot of scientific sense. I get we need places open, but if we're following the rules of wearing a mask when you're exposed to droplets or people that you don't know, you're still, and if not really more exposed to droplets when you take off your mask while you're eating food and talking, because most people talk when they eat and we spit. So, you want to go out to eat. It's a big part of what makes you happy, especially where I'm from, in the South. It's something that has been closely tied to your family, is going out to eat. Going out, not knowing what you're going to order, not having to cook it, clean up the dishes, or serve it to anybody, and not be blamed for how much you overcooked or overdid anything. In fact, you have a scapegoat to do that, which is also a tradition in some families. Shit, I had an aunt who'd get, I was gonna say a patient, got a server fired on my birthday because she ordered some chicken breast and came back with chicken strips, and she didn't like that and sent chicken strips back, and then it didn't come with chicken, and then the chicken strips came back instead of a chicken breast, and just the way she was so dismissive, like it had been a personal coup against my aunt, it's so strange. And this is not a one-off. This is a regular fuck you, she'd basically say to a stranger. So, what am I trying to say this Forgive My Foul Mouth Friday? Trying to wrap it into a vacation theme. You're always on vacation. Every single thought matters. Every single direction you pull matters. What you consume yourself, what consumes you, what you consume, it's all a vote. It's all a vote that's getting stronger. They're all little tracks that the more you walk them, the deeper they get. And the harder it'll be to get out of them. Habits is what we call them. And our habits are reflective of every single moment. They're not just what you do physically. It matters about what you think and how you feel. And listen to your consciousness, listen to your body when it tells you that you're upset, but don't act on it to kill or bite someone's head off, especially if they're a stranger. Try to reflect. Maybe you didn't need chicken. Maybe you did need to talk about it with that server. Maybe this has happened a few times with her. Maybe she needed help. Maybe she's having problems at home. You never know. And now she's fired. So it's worse. So this is a responsibility from your spirit. And it's not going to go away. It smacks. It sticks. There's a responsibility that is contracted to you now and is expanding with every moment and every reaching out you do. Like, that is you. However you react to someone else is a reflection of you. So what do? We don't act like we're anonymous online. You need to act like you're responsible. You need to act like your decisions matter, because if we're just gonna keep going towards this video game idea of killing people, practicing killing people, and literally biting their heads off or cussing them and their mom and screaming at them online, like it's going to continue to ramp up, and it's not good for your spirit. It's sickness. It's a disgusting little habit of trashing yourself. And as it gets realer with virtual reality, there's going to be more of this conditioning to isolate and to nurture this awful animal spirit. It's all our fault. It's all our fault the hospitals are getting at capacity and that we don't know how to talk to our families about their end game. It's not the hospital's job, and it's becoming a dark little spectacle behind curtains where if there's not a good visitor policy, there can only be one person at a time, and that's if we've decided that we're not going to do the full code treatment. If your heart were to stop, we'll pump it with our hands and pop it back on. That can't be on the table if you're wanting to see your family, and that's so fucked up because a lot of people have to die in order to see their family, and it doesn't need to be that way. So when you talk to someone at the hospital, advocate for yourself, see your family, talk to a lawyer, because you have rights. Period. Thank you for listening to my low tech talk. I'll see you next week on Meatless Eat the Bit of Mondays, and I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. Love you guys.